Hi guys! Welcome to my second video on this channel. Today we will be redesigning Sage, the other main character from High Guardian Spice. This is a sequel, so I do recommend watching my last video where I redesigned Rosemary first. With that aside, I won't hold you guys, let's get straight into the redesign. I lied, one more thing, post-editing Ember here. If the quality of the speed paint in this video is hot doggy garbage, I really do apologize. I had so much trouble recording this speed paint. My computer was lagging and it was going at like 2 frames per second at one point. I really do apologize. I also couldn't fit the whole thing in because it's like an hour long. I really do, I apologize. I really do. Okay, starting with Sage's character, she's just really mean. If you've seen this show, you probably know what I'm talking about, but there's this one scene where she's talking to a classmate, I'm pretty sure, and the entire time she's just ranting about how different genders perceive emotions. It's really weird. I'll play a clip.
You're way too hung up on Rosemary.
You wouldn't get this. You're a guy. But Rosemary and we've been best friends for pretty much ever.
I understand friendship.
Guy friendship is different. It isn't the same. Guys don't talk about their feelings.
Stop talking about Aster and Rosemary. She likes him. Who cares?
I care.
You don't say.
Well, what if Amaryllis was going on and on about Aster all day?
I'd be happy for her. She usually just talks about murder.
Rose and I are girls. You and Amaryllis are a different story. In any case, guys just don't understand that the bond between girls is just deeper.
This is just extremely sexist. Like, Sage, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be one of the main characters. She's like Rosemary's best friend, but she just acts like a bully the entire time, and it makes me so frustrated, because you're supposed to be rooting for her, along with Rosemary, but the entire time I'm thinking that she's the villain. And in some way, I feel like this translates to her design as well, because it's extremely boring and monotone compared to the rest of the girls in the cast. Her entire outfit is basically one color with very minimal details. There's no patterns, there's no special gimmick, and yes, I understand that animating more detailed outfits can be really tough and time consuming. I get it, I'm an animator myself, but her design is quite literally one color. And not to be nitpicky, but I feel like the color that they used is too muted and dull. High Guardian Spice is supposed to be a play on magical girl / coming of age shows, yet the colors are very desaturated and unappealing. For example, on my last video, I redesigned Rosemary, which is the other main character of the show, and I feel like I had a lot to work with because she has different colors, she has patterns, you know, she has frills and cute boots. But with Sage, it's quite literally just a blob of color. And this is not to say that using a statement color is a bad thing, because especially in animation, you need that character to have a certain color to stand out from the rest of the cast. But when the entire design is just that statement color, it looks really bad. However, I don't want this entire video just to be me dogging on her, so what I will say is that I do like her gloves and nails. I think the red is a really nice compliment to her hair and it looks really cute. And I don't mind the braid either. I really like the bubble braid look and I think it's cute. I just wish that the little orb thingy wasn't tied in her hair and instead placed on like her hat or something where it's a little more visible. But with that aside, let's move on to the redesign. While I was redesigning her, I had a lot of trouble. I was originally going to change her into more of a stereotypical shy girl with big glasses and like a more refined style, but midway through I was like, that's already been done so many times. I want to do something different. I want to make her unique, you know? Eventually, I decided to keep her school outfit as I think she looked better in it than her magical one. I'm not sure what her outfit is called, like her battle outfit, we'll go battle outfit. I did mess with the colors a little bit and simplified the school design to better blend with her other colors, and I thought leaning towards more of a Little Witch Academia look would be really cute. I also figured it'd be neat if I kept that simplicity from her original design. When I was designing her, I envisioned that she would be a little more laid back than Rosemary, and instead of being mean and nasty like how she is in the show, I could make her more playful and energetic. I mean, her and Rosemary are, I'm pretty sure they're kids, so I want them both to be kind of rambunctious and crazy. One of the things I really wanted her to have was a cape. In my previous designs, I had her in like a long dress or like a long robe, but I was having a really hard time making her look cohesive and not have her silhouette be like really jumbled and messy. But I was playing the new Madoka Magica game and I pulled Karen and I thought, oh my days, she ate. So I ripped her coat right off of her and I put it on my design. But to talk about the drawing I'm doing now, I gave her that simplified school outfit I was talking about with the cape scarf thingy on top of it. I also gave her a star motif since she's like a witch, you know, with like witch magic, and I thought it was cute, don't hate me. I think the biggest thing I did was brighten up her outfit. I made her cape and hat more purple than blue, and I also shifted her red to be more of a raspberry pink. I also added yellow to her design because Sage's original color palette was very minimal, like 2 or 3 colors, and they were mostly blue, and I also thought that it would help tie into the star motif. And I wanted the ends of her cape to be sparkly, so I kind of messed around with it, and I think it turned out cute. I don't know if I'd do sparkles like that again, but I think it's alright. I do think that the sparkles might be hard to translate into animation, but this is a standalone design, so we're not gonna worry about it. I gave her some comfy leg warmers and Mary Jane's, and I also added these cute little arm cuffs. I don't really know how they'd work, but I think it's cute, and I think they'd complement her really nicely. I really wanted her to be comfy. That was my biggest thing. I wanted her to look comfy. Oh, also, I turned her staff into a broom, because how can you have a witch without a broomstick? Like, duh. I do think she rides a broomstick in the show. I just really wanted her weapon to be a broomstick, not just a staff. And I think when her broomstick slash staff thingy goes into like its dormant mode, the little orb that it turns into would go on top of her hat on that little bow. I also made her eyes a little more pink to make them kind of stand out more. I also made them really shiny and cute. I also kept her nails because I thought that was a really cool, unique character choice for her. Thanks.
I fucked bro, damn.
I did keep her nails. I thought her nails were really cute, and personally, I haven't seen a lot of like stereotypical witch characters with painted nails, so I was like, yeah, that needs to stay. And ta-da! This is the final design. Let me know if you guys liked it down below. Also, I want to say thank you so much for all the kind comments you guys left on my first video. I know it's been like 4 months since I uploaded, but I swear, it's summer now, so I'm gonna keep working, I promise. I'm not leaving you guys hanging. Also, let me know if you guys like this style of content and what other characters you think I should design. I'm really open to suggestions. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!